Well, hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the build of our house. Obviously, we're not at our house. We are at our current house, getting rid of stuff. Do you really have this much stuff? Now, this doesn't look like a lot of stuff, but I tell you, we've already, over the past week, filled one of these 20-yard garbage bins completely full, and I got hauled away this morning, and we are working on bin number 2. So that's some of the junk. And on the other side of that is a bunch of free stuff. We've been having a free garage sale here at our house. Free meaning you just show up and pick up whatever you want. We've got the storage container. And it's a 20-foot storage container. It is just past the halfway point now. So this is all the stuff that we are taking out of our house to declutter. And it's been quite a process. There's been a whole lot going on. And we haven't done anything at the house this week, us personally, but we have had a couple people out there doing some stuff. I think our stairs got delivered last night. I don't know. We'll find that out tomorrow, though. But that's what we're doing. We are decluttering and packing. Anyways, I won't show you the entire house, but we've been decluttering stuff and just making it look better. The whole point of that being getting ready to sell the house. So it's a big undertaking, but it's what we've been focusing on over the past week, and it's been pretty nuts. So Katie does leave to take our daughter down to the US on Tuesday, so that is 4 days from now. So we basically need to get the storage container 100% packed with everything that's going in there. We want to have most of the garbage and stuff thrown away, and then I'm going to be here with one of my other daughters, and we are just going to be doing maintenance and stuff on the house in the evenings, along with building the current house, the new house. So anyways guys, that's the update. I don't know if I'll show you anything more about our existing house today, but we are going out there tomorrow to meet with the Elastochem spray foam rep, and we will talk about some of the stuff that's going on with our under slab radon proof, radon protection system that's going on. So anyways, we'll probably see you tomorrow. And just like that, guys, we are here and it's the next day. So good morning. We're out here at the house. We haven't been out here all week, and I think there's some stuff that's been done. So let's check out what's been done. We are also out here this morning with Luke from Elastochem. Yeah. So Elastochem is the foam that we are going to be using in our house. And we're out here this morning just to take a look at some of the radon stuff. I don't know all the technicalities behind it. That's why Luke's here.
Yes, sir. We're going to be doing a radon control system. We have a new UL design for our radon control, and we're going to be using Elastochem Extreme for that. I've been doing a little bit of work down in the basement, putting in all of the perforated pipe, making sure that the system is complete and in place, and it's a nice safe home for these guys. Can't wait to share a bunch of those details. Hopefully we'll go down and have a look.
Let's go take a peek. All right guys, so one of the first big changes is we have stairs. These were delivered yesterday, and the upstairs ones got installed. So Luna, come on, you can come up the stairs. Look. You haven't been able to go upstairs yet. Come on. Luna. Come on. Come on, Lou. Yeah, so stairs, very cool. So the way the stairs are being done is they are open with railings. So there's no walls or anything that's going to be built. So that's pretty cool. Nice, nice change. And Kathy and Les have been installing electrical boxes everywhere. So upstairs looks like they're probably mostly done. That's awesome. And here's the upper view, guys, of the sports court. So everything is cleaned out, which is very, very cool. So that's nice to see. Getting ready for the gravel installation and then the spray foam on top of the gravel. So we'll go down and take a look at that. But if you remember from the previous videos, that's where our construction lockup was, over in that corner. So now we'll get a great view of actually how big the sports court really is. And man, that's awesome. All right, guys, walking into the sports court. Crazy. So awesome with that thing gone. Very cool. So you can see the pipe floating around the outside of the sports court. It's tied in over here. And going all the way around the basement, around the perimeter. So I'll get Luke to touch on the radon system here, but you can see the white pipe. Now I believe, from what you said, Luke, that white pipe is pretty typical, and obviously I'm in construction as well too, so when I go into a basement, that's what we generally see for radon stuff.
Absolutely. Now, unfortunately for the radon system that we've put together with UL, this was a very minimal attempt at what you want to see for radon control in a basement. Well, what I've done is I've come in here and I went, okay, now you want that perforated pipe, and what they did here was put in a white pipe, not perforated, so we perforated it. What you want to see is that perforated pipe around the entire slab edge. The point of radon control is to keep that radiated gas from infiltrating the interior of the home. If you put it to the exterior, that's where you're going to see most of your radon enter under the slab and start coming into the home from cracks, from areas around perforations that you see for typical plumbing. All of that stuff has to be contained under the slab and then exiting through our perforated pipe and out through the attic space. Mm-hmm. Now, if we weren't to add all of the perforated pipe around the exterior, what would happen is the radon would have the opportunity to enter the interior space. We don't want that to happen, so we've gone over and above what is typical in residential homes for the Calgary area, and we've added additional perforated pipe everywhere to make sure that that just doesn't happen. So in addition to the foam and the fact that we're going to have a monolithic coverage of the entire space that'll tie into the exterior wall, this should be 100% better than what was additional, or that was initially here, and add just that extra layer of protection. So in addition to indoor air quality, what we want to see is efficiency of the home, and we want to ensure that radon doesn't have the ability to infiltrate, because indoor air quality has become so important with the air tightness improvements that we've done with homes. And the problem that we bump into with air tightness is that we also trap all of the possible contaminants or VOCs that can enter into the building envelope. With the addition of HRVs and the improvement of air tightness, we are in fact trapping things that we don't want in the building envelope. So radon control systems allow us to move the radiation away from the interior, out of the building envelope and into atmosphere, making a more comfortable, more safe home.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Yeah, I know with my current house, it's all spray foamed. And like if I don't have my fan running on my furnace constantly, the air gets very, very stale because the home is so tight.
Yes.
Right? So
well, and I mean those are the older attempts mm-hmm. at taking the indoor air and recycling it and making it safe. And so what HRV guys were doing in the past were they were running the interior fans. They were trying to balance that indoor air pressure so that it didn't accumulate a lot of VOCs in mm-hmm. that space. And what we're doing now is we're introducing things like HRVs, which not only balance the indoor air, but they also allow us to take and recycle the heat from that home into that system so that we can maintain the energy efficiency. Awesome. So there's a lot of things that we're able to do, and this is another one of those things that we can incorporate so that indoor air quality is not only better, but we don't allow the things like radiation to come into the home and possibly affect us with things like carcinogens. So just another step in the process. Homes are getting better, they're getting more energy efficient. Can't wait to see this one incorporated, because I'm not going to let this go at a minor level of radiant control. We're going to make sure that the radiation has no possible infiltration into the house.
So we've talked a little bit about it, guys, with our system that we're doing here. So to give you a bit of a clearer view now of what exactly is going on. So the next steps here is the whole... Hi, Luna. Yes, hi, Luna. So the next steps here is the basement gets filled with gravel. They're not filled with gravel, but we have gravel that comes up to the bottom of the footings. So right here. And then what happens is our spray foam gets installed from Elastochem. And one of the things that generally happens when you go to a house and they're doing in-floor heating is they do put insulation down, they do put poly down. Problem with that is everything is loose. So you have your gravel laid down, and you guys will see this as we come into the spray foam application. But you put your gravel down, and then they lay poly down, and they put 2-inch insulation typically on top of that gravel. So what happens is people walk all over the gravel, and the insulation gets cracked, broken, and not good, right? So you got a bunch of gaps in your insulation. So when we do the spray foam application, what's going to happen is we lay down our gravel, and the spray foam gets sprayed directly to the gravel, and it's also a vapor barrier as well too. And it ties everything together. So any under slab application that I've ever seen or done or participated in, the slab ends up being very temperature controlled. Generally, now this isn't a guarantee, but generally you don't see any cracks in the slab. That's a real common thing. And a lot of times I've heard people never actually turn their in-floor radiant heating on because the slab is the same temperature as the room. So some cool things that are happening. So the plan is, I think in the next couple days here, we are going to be getting the gravel installed. We're just waiting for an update, I think today. I'm just looking at Katie over there. So the gravel maybe early next week, and then probably shortly after that we'll be doing the spray foam application, and we'll be back out here doing a bunch of cool video work and checking out how that all works out, and really excited for that as well too. Any final remarks?
Just that when we move forward with the Radon system, from a company perspective, we're also going to have all of our applicators certified. So I was able to bring out the applicator for this particular project and go through the certification with him, bring him up to speed on what's required for radon control from the UL design that we are putting in place, and make sure that all of our applicators have absolute understanding of what is required from them, and make sure that when they do it, that they can come in, look at the application, make sure that the radon control is up to code, so that when you guys move forward with a system like this, it's 100%.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Perfect. So thanks to Luke for coming out and showing us the initial steps here. We will see him more as we go to the spray foam application as well too. So really excited for these next steps, because that means we got some cool things happening and some things progressing with the house, including slabs as well too. So really exciting.
Can't wait to go forward.
Katie, are you excited about the sports court?
Yes, I love this space. Like being able to do all the things that we do, having the kids be active, having like our little parties and social events that we do, and just having, you know, people over. And this is just a fun space, and it's going to be well used, and I'm super excited for this.
Yeah, it's really hard to convey how big this space actually is. without standing in here. And the camera never does things justice, but it is awesome. Like, so right now I'm standing against the west wall, and that's the entire sports court there. And height, it's about 24 feet tall, I think, something like that. So it's awesome. Love the space too. Super cool. So if you guys are watching the videos and you are interested in spray foam, either in new construction, spray foam in existing construction, because we can do a lot of different things, check out UnitedDrywall.com. You can give United Drywall a call. So United's doing all the spray foam and doing all the insulation and drywall in this house. They do a lot of different stuff in Calgary and also other areas in Canada as well too. So don't be afraid to give them a call if you are interested in spray foam. They do use Elastochem spray foam. That's why Luke was out here, and there is some great products that they have. And we do have a lot more exciting things coming in the build as well too, based around Elastochem products. And so there's some cool things coming in the future or in the next couple weeks here, guys. So really looking forward to sharing that with you. So I think that's probably going to be the wrap up for this video. The next video, we will show you the application of the spray foam and the other things that are progressing around the house, but really happy with the things that are going on now. And it's pretty exciting to see this stuff moving forward. Obviously, we wish things would move forward quicker, but that's construction. It happens that way, and that's okay. So, but in the next video, we will show you the next things that are progressing with the spray foam. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any updates in the future, and we will see you in the next video.